Hey, MotoAmerica fans, this is Jake Gagne. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the MotoAmerica YouTube channel for more coverage, and like, comment. Let's go.
When the red lights go off, it's time to go racing. You can hear those revs up. Supersport race number 1 from NJMP is underway. And oh my goodness,
what a start.
What a launch from the M4XR Suzuki rider, Sean Dillon Kelly. And that is not what the number 1 plate at Richie Escalante saw. And there goes his teammate Lockoff into second spot.
Yeah, that's a really nice work by Lockoff to get himself and jump it into second. I'm trying to see if that's fourth, if that's Nassani that's jumped into fourth, or Almedo. Yeah, it's Almedo, I think, there, who's got himself into fourth. But Sam Lockoff, fast yesterday. Obviously, we've watched him just continue to get better, and he puts himself in between his teammate and his main rival for the championship, Richie Escalante. So this is what SDK needed right off the bat. Lockoff already looking pretty racy there in second, but he's got a really good head on his shoulders. He's not going to do anything crazy going into turn 5 there.
Yeah, you have to imagine the team talked about this exact situation after Lockoff was on provisional pole after yesterday's qualifier number 1.
But you can see SDK's got a nice run through that last corner. Lockoff's going to get in the draft here and pull out.
Here comes Sam Lockoff, and to the lead he goes, and Escalante trying to follow him as well. So Sean Dillon Kelly relegated to third spot, and all of a sudden we have a young South African who takes over the point.
This is perfect scenario for SDK. Now he can sit there, kind of watch what's going on. He knows his teammates up front, trying to get his first victory, and the number 1 Escalante really needs to get a win here today to really kind of get this, keep it even kind of close at all.
Said for me, I don't have any pressure. All I have to do is go out and win this race, and really from a mental standpoint, that's a little bit easier as we see him rubbing just a little bit, Greg. This race is going to turn up the heat on this championship.
Yeah, for Escalante, he slides himself back into third spot.
And he's just riding right now with a ton of confidence. He's probably really happy seeing his teammate doing what he's doing, as he looks like he's trying to slide up underneath Lockoff. See, Lockoff saw that blue fender and thought, okay, I know who this is. Really smart by Sam as well, giving his teammate a little bit of room there. Now, if he can just get his head down and follow SDK, they might try to be able to pull away, but that number 1, you can never count Richie Escalante out, can you?
No, you definitely can't. If he can find something, especially mid-race. Oh, look at that. Lockoff is just not messing around with SDK. He goes back to the front.
Yep.
I'm sure right now Team Hammer, the Ulrich family, is kind of crossing their fingers going, all right, Sam, take it easy, take it easy.
Sam, honestly,
they're all clean, but
Sam is a really smart kid. He's not going to do anything to jeopardize anything. You know, he wants to win his first race, obviously.
Escalante in third on the black and green Kawasaki. He gets on the gas. He's trying to use that draft, that slipstream. They fan wide, 3 abreast, and Sean Dillon Kelly, Demon on the brakes in turn 1. Can he hold on to it? Lockoff has a notion, and he does. So Lockoff retakes the lead as Sean Dillon Kelly had opened the door. That was more line choice than anything else.
That was just more that SDK got in there a little bit deep, wasn't able to get on the gas the way he normally would. So Lockoff just turned back up underneath him on the exit there and was able to do it. Nothing, again, there's nothing there that is going to cause any big concerns. Easy for me to say. Kelly might go underneath him here. Yeah, he's, and you saw him do that to Escalante before. That's what SDK needed maybe to try to get by.
And Sam Lockoff is doing what a teammate should do in this situation. Not only is he running up front and setting the pace, but he's also putting himself in between Richie Escalante and his teammate Sean Dillon Kelly, who now the 44 goes to the point again.
Yep.
The question is this rattling the brain of Sean Dillon Kelly, or is SDK having some fun?
Yeah, those two just rolled away from Lockoff ever so slightly, and see, that's gonna ruin SDK's drive onto the front straightaway there. That big wobble that he just got, and Escalante might be able to do something with him. He's putting himself on the outside there. It's going to be difficult, Greg. Let's see if SDK tries to go back up underneath him. He's going to do that. It's really hard to make that pass from the outside and be good, and Escalante turns back up underneath him, though, and makes that pass stick.
And look what it's done, too. Now Lockoff gets a couple bike lengths closer as these two start to duke it out, and that's what happens when you're holding up the rider in front of you, going back and forth. But Jason, something tells me that SDK's got a little bit in reserve, even though he just set the fastest lap of the race. Is the door open? It is. So he sneaks up the inside, and SDK now with the lead. Is Escalante going to be able to fight back?
Right now, he's got a big enough gap down this front straightaway where it is white flag, Greg. Sorry.
Yeah.
White flag is out.
Last lap of the race.
And that was weird because SDK looked back after he went through the white flag. So, let's see what happens here.
Yeah, there goes Escalante. So he retakes the lead. Now Sean Dillon Kelly's got to think about what to do. How much is he going to risk? He's got 61 points in this championship. Is it just about now, just about this moment in time? Does Sean Dillon Kelly want to put it on the line and retake the lead and try to grab race number 1 here at New Jersey Motorsports Park victory? He's close enough. They're both driving. There he is under the brakes. Can he hold on to it? He does. So SDK trying to accelerate, little wheel in the air, and there goes Escalante back around again.
Yeah,
how do you like this final lap?
He is still fighting, isn't he? I mean, he is doing everything he can to try to go up underneath Escalante. Now, the next possible move for the Suzuki is going to be down in turn 10. If Escalante runs it out a little bit wide in this left-hander that they're going to be coming into after this tight right, you can expect SDK to try to shove it up underneath him. As you can see, now they're close. Escalante makes a big mistake,
he had
and
to get off the gas.
SDK takes the lead.
So Escalante had to get off the gas, but now does he have a drive? You can see the motorcycle moving around in that Kawasaki. He's trying to find it all on the throttle. Here we go through the final corner, the right-hander. Onto the front straightaway we go. SDK in a tuck, and it's side by side. Oh, photo finish, and it's got to be Escalante by 6 thousandths of a second. Are you kidding me? Wow.
Wow, Greg, I'll tell you, that start-finish line is right out my window, and it looked a little closer than that to me.
Than 6 thousandths? That's pretty.
Actually, it didn't look as close to me as that, so we'll have to look at that again. Yeah, I thought SDK actually won that race, if in my opinion. So we'll have to have a look at this.
Photo finish replay. Let's take a look, and that could be where. Yeah, that's it. It's Sean Dillon Kelly who wins that race. That is simply the placement of the transponders on the motorcycle. They can be placed wherever, and it's up to MotoAmerica to decide, but that one is pretty clear.
Look at that. It's like there's not even
photo finish.
Nothing. Photo finish.
I mean, really, we've seen on our timing and scoring screen, it's gone from .004 to 6 to .001. And, you know. And
Landers was coming there, too. You can see he was only a second behind, less than a second behind at the finish. Benjamin
and Jay Rocco set the fastest lap of his race personally at 1:23.6 on the last lap.
Yep.
So for sure, Rocco Landers has got something in it for tomorrow.
He's got the pace. It's just he's got to get that Yamaha R6 off the line with those guys and get up front with them early, because then he can start to run his race and ride the way we know Rocco can.